So you get dressed up, and it takes you a little over 2.5 hours to gussy up and, to get that look going. And when you're done, you're just about ready to shoot some videos and, have a little bit of fun. You hear a knock on the door. And as you're thinking about things to say to the person on the other side of the door to make them go away and leave you be, the door suddenly opens, flings open, and the person walks in. And you find yourself facing your best friend in your full cross-dressing outfit and fully glammed up and, pretty much speechless, both of you. So, if that sounds familiar, probably doesn't, but it does to me because it happened to me once. And the funny thing about it is that it went down in my personal cross-dressing history as one of my best moments ever. Yeah, it did happen to me. My best friend caught me cross-dressing. That was years and years ago, and yeah, it was like the weirdest thing ever. But as soon as we were face to face, I didn't know what to say, and then he was the one who broke the ice, and he went like, "Oh my God, you look so freaking hot," and that was all that was needed to turn this absolutely stomach-churning moment into one of the best cross-dressing moments of my life. Hi guys, I'm Catch Queen, and today I decided to make a video about my best cross-dressing moments. And there have been plenty of these, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, right? In all honesty, every time I cross-dress, and every time I put on my makeup and I see myself transform into this gorgeous woman, I get a rush of adrenaline. So every single time I cross-dress, every single time I prep myself, everything about cross-dressing, buying a nice dress, wearing that nice dress, and creating videos, posting those videos for you guys to see, every single one of these moments are laden with passion and adrenaline and just a general enjoyment of life. So that's what cross-dressing translates from my perspective. The reason I keep looking that way is I have a TV screen up there and I have put the camera feed up there so I can see myself actually on the screen, and yeah, it kind of distracts my attention, so yeah, gotta focus on the camera. Alright guys, so yeah, other than that moment of sheer panic and then of absolute joy that my best friend catching me cross-dressing caused, I have had many other similarly exhilarating moments of cross-dressing. Now, cross-dressing is sort of an extreme sport for me, and its most extreme form is going out. I suppose most of you cross-dressers will agree with me on that, and you will concur that it is indeed the going out part that is the most testing and the most rewarding at the same time about the cross-dressing experience. So my first time, I remember vividly my first time that I went out, it was on the 10th of May, I believe. I'm not sure which year that was. And I went out by myself I went to a secluded area that I knew, out into the lush greenery, and yeah, shot some videos that are no longer on YouTube because, well, back then I mostly wore bathing suits for cross-dressing, and well, some of them were, featured a thong back, so those are kind of deleted those, just to make sure that they don't get flagged or anything. So, well, on that first time, I remember it gave me such a huge rush that it actually gave me a muscular bump. By the time I was done with it and I got home, I was all swollen up because of it, and I felt like $1 million. You know that bump you get at the gym when you finish a great workout and you feel like you could wreck the entire world around you, and yeah, you can't contain yourself. Well, that's how I felt after that first time of going out while cross-dressed. My second time was somewhat tamer, but I ended up producing some outstanding photos outdoors. I couldn't actually do proper videos. I just did a brief one that's still up here somewhere. If you check out my channel, yeah, by the way, subscribe to it if you like it, and ring that bell button so you get notified every time I upload something. So it's in here in my video library somewhere. It was a really short one, but the video wasn't even that great, but I shot a couple, 2 or 3 photos that were absolutely superb and that people absolutely love over at Reddit and everywhere. And yeah, it was a great experience because of that. Other than that, it was a really trying ordeal because my breast form straps had snapped halfway through the shoot, and I had to just call it quits and come home. So yeah, that was the not so great part of it. But other than that, it turned out all great. The third time I went out was I think it was last year, and yeah, the video is still up here. It's one of my most popular ones. Some guys in a car stopped by to check me out, and they scared the living heebie-jeebies out of me. So that was an absolute moment of sheer terror for me. I beelined it to the car, and I was like, I'm going to just lock all the doors, and if they walk up to me, I'll say, I won't say anything. I'll just show them to get away from me. I'll start up the car and just get out of there. But it didn't come to that. They just checked me out from the road. I was a little bit off to the side. So yeah, and they just checked me out from the vehicle, and they just went away. And the sheer relief I got from that, of having gotten away with it, it was so great that I can't forget it to this day. The fourth time I went out was, the shopping mall parking lot video that I shot a while ago, and that one was pretty good too. Whenever you're out, it's such a huge rush, and crossdressers will understand me 100%, that it is always a memorable time cross-dressing. My last amazing cross-dressing moment happened, and I think I already told you guys about it, happened with a girl. That was this girl I used to know, and we were kind of, sort of dating, or, something like that. And, but I wasn't exactly all that smitten with her. And there was one time that she was supposed to come over, and I was doing some cross-dressing, makeup and all that jazz. And, yeah, I figured, oh, she's going to come over, and you're going to have to, cancel this whole thing. But then I decided I wouldn't. And then I got fully made up and, dressed up, and the girl came around and just opened the door, fully cross-dressed, and I figured that if she didn't, if she hated it, she would just, turn around and walk away. What else could possibly happen? I was on my home court, and she wasn't going to kick me out of my house, right? So yeah, so she came up to the door and, rang the doorbell. I opened the door, and she kind of just stared there, wide-eyed for a little bit, and yeah, well, it was kind of like the other time with my friend when he caught me cross-dressing, and I was like, well, hello there, and she was like, oh my God, you look so hot, and I was like, great. That's actually not what she said, but she said, oh my God, you look so sexy. That's what she said. And yeah, well, she kind of just came in and had a little bit of fun, cross-dressed, and that was it. So that was obviously another memorable cross-dressing moment of mine. Well, guys, if you liked the video, subscribe to my channel. I plan on posting plenty more like this, and yeah, check me out on other social media channels like Facebook, Twitter. I'm even on Reddit, and not particularly successful there, but I'm there. And yeah, I do have a TikTok channel as well, which isn't all that popular either, but it's there. So yeah, you can check it out. And yeah, well, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you all liked it, and see you real soon. Bye-bye, and hasta luego.